Oh, hi. What are you doing up here? I thought you'd be downstairs with everyone else.
Well, I saw you slip away after dinner, and I just want to make sure you were okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Beth?
What? I'm fine. Why are you looking at me like that? Do I look fat or something?
No, Beth, you don't look fat. I heard you in the bathroom.
Heard me what?
I heard you throwing up in the bathroom.
Oh, well, I'm just really stressed out, you know? This always happens whenever I get really, really upset. I just get, like sick, all the time.
Then are you upset all the time?
What do you mean?
I mean after every meal.
You're not with me after every meal.
But every time I am, you leave with some lame excuse.
I have a small bladder. I have to pee a lot. God, do you want to know how many times I floss now?
Oh, quit the bullshit, Beth, and stop lying. You've been doing this for months, and I'm not going to turn my back anymore. Not anymore.
Matthew, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about Jess. Look, I thought she could handle it. She told me she can handle it.
Matthew, you can't blame yourself for Jess's decisions. Just because she didn't know how to exercise right.
It's not that she was exercising right. It's that Jess exercised herself to death.
She just didn't know how to take care of herself.
I know she didn't, and neither do you. You're doing the same things she did, and for what? Popularity?
You don't understand. You'll never understand. Everybody loves you. You're the hottest guy in school. You've never been fat a day in your life.
That's because I eat healthy, not because I starve myself to death.
Did you know the cheerleading team here has an unspoken weight limit? Did you? Do you know the kinds of looks I get from other girls? They're always thinking, why is he with her? She's fat.
You're not fat, and I love you. Come on. Who cares what anybody else thinks?
I need to be popular.
What good is popularity if you're dead? Jessica's certainly not reaping the benefits of being skinny.
You don't understand. I have everything control. I know what is going on.
You need help!
Look, just because you blame yourself for Jess's decisions doesn't mean you can take it out on me.
Look, I'm not going to stand by and watch another person I care about die away. You need to go to a clinic.
And what if I say no?
Then I'm done.
Time out. Okay, guys, Beth clearly has a decision to make here. So what should she do? Any suggestions? Yeah.
She should eat something.
That's actually a good point, but she actually is eating something. So what else?
Just stop puking.
That's true, but what do you think about that? I mean, throwing up isn't healthy. What can happen if you continue doing something like that to yourself? Does anyone know?
She's gonna have bad breath.
You can have bad breath. That's actually one of the least of your concerns, though. Yeah.
Your teeth will fall out.
That can happen because of all the acid that's coming up from your stomach. Yeah.
Your throat could get ruined.
That's true. Yeah.
You could have a heart attack.
All of these things are true because what you're doing is you're slowing down your heart rate and your metabolism and your blood rate, so everything's getting screwed up in your organs, and that can lead to a heart attack eventually. Yeah.
And that sounds terrible, but I don't have a problem. I don't have an eating disorder like you're talking about.
All right, maybe she doesn't have an eating disorder like we're talking about. Maybe she isn't a classic anorexic or bulimic, but what else could she have? She could have EDNOS, remember from earlier? Eating disorders not otherwise specified, right?
Yeah.
That's where you don't necessarily fit into criteria of anorexia or bulimia, but you are having a problem because what you're doing is affecting your health in a really negative way. So what are some things she can do? Can you talk to someone about this maybe?
She should go see a counselor.
That's a really good idea. What about seeing a counselor? It's like, not
Yeah, but I
suggested.
don't, you know what, my best friends are on the cheerleading squad, and they would look at me like I'm stupid or something if I went to a counselor.
But she
Oh, we have a
doesn't
lot
have
of
to
answers,
tell
yeah.
them. She doesn't have to tell them that.
That's true. It's completely confidential. Anything you tell a counselor is completely confidential. Yeah.
Plus, you should probably get some different friends because they're obviously not good for you if they're making you, like, do that kind of gross stuff.
That's a really good point. Peer pressure, if somebody's telling you to do something that's not healthy for you, they're doing it for them, not for yourself. Because what you're doing isn't healthy. I mean, you heard all the consequences, right?
Right, but we're on the same squad. They're my best friends.
Does everybody have to know everything about your lies?
If
Yeah.
they're not your best friends if they're putting your health in danger.
That's a really good point. They're doing some really bad things for your health. Yeah,
Best friends want what's best for you.
I like that. That's a really good statement. Best friends want what's best for you. That's a good way to look at things. That if they're your friends, they're gonna want something that's good for you, not just for them. So do you think? Yeah.
I was just gonna say that you could either join another squad or join a different activity that you like just as much, because they don't seem very smart either.
That's a really good point. I mean, there are a lot of activities out there, and you don't necessarily have to quit cheerleading. You could do things that are like cheerleading, or you could join another squad that isn't so negative. I think I saw a hand, did I? Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say that unlike your friends, your boyfriend sounds really supportive. So maybe if you weren't defensive and you talked to him, you would feel better.
That's a really good point. Even talking to one person, if it's not a counselor, like your boyfriend who seems really supportive of you, would be a good idea.
Yeah, your other friend quit because she didn't like the weight gain and the weight losing and stuff.
Exactly. Jordan ended up quitting the team and joining another wrestling team, so he didn't have to quit wrestling altogether. He was able to stay as a wrestler, but just not be on a team that's so negatively influencing his life. Do you think maybe you could talk to a counselor about this stuff?
I think so, maybe.
Yeah, maybe Matt could go with you?
Yeah, I would like that.
All right, thank you guys so much. You helped Beth come to a really healthy decision.